it's a good draft if all of the OPs were left off the table. If this is what you got after everything else was taken, this would be great. But they had better options.
I feel like I feel like that there were 6 bans instead of 3, and all of the good side laners were in those other 6 bans.
To rotate up right now.
This is too grouped.
Kranniz, way too grouped.
Kranniz are not exploring the entire map, and as a result, Drawn to Fame can just all group up and punish this.
We do see the Uncaged coming through, and Ruby is going to not be in the position. The pinwheel was not there. We're coming in, but Doze and Zune are going to be the ones to initiate. Nice stun there from Zune going in, but they've leashed the Dragon. Zoom is going to be pushing that back all the while. The Dragon is going to leash. Can they secure it? And yes, they do. That's actually the pickup there. The steal from Kranniz. Instead, they back up, not giving up anything at least. But one thing I'm actually relatively impressed is Kranniz is doing a much better job in the 4-1 right now. They are getting some decent value, and Ryoma has been split pushing, split soaking well. Yikes is going to be the target. Nice pickup there, actually, from Beast, formerly of Allegiance, and Doze as well, soaking up that Ethereal Pulse. Is exactly what these tanks are supposed to be doing. I like what I'm seeing from Kranniz right now.
Kranniz are wasting time, though. They just stall out near the Dragon. They lose a player up top. Now things look terrible.
There's the snare going in, but able to survive through it. The heart shot as well, trying to follow up, and beautiful hold there as you see Zune looking to re-engage onto Zoom. There's the stun, the follow-up on the Ren, and that is going to be a beautiful pickup from Kranniz. Pushing in onto this Slayer lane here as well. They've realized that they've been not having so much success around the Dragon, so they're going to get value elsewhere, punishing this Ryoma up against the Mars. So the fight is breaking out, and both sides simultaneously. Nice pickup there onto Waya in the bottom, but now they want to try and continue this. They need to be a big fight here, as Hikes is standing strong, though, in the midst of all the enemies. Yikes on the flank here as well, and Zune and crew going in. Beautiful snare. Look at the damage from the Aram. They're ripping their own teammate apart. Is finally Drawn to Fame, is finding success.
The second that Aram shows
Drone
up, it
drop.
finds value, and Yikes comes through as well as a chase.
Woo!
Beast barely survived. Needs to go in favor of Kranniz in order for them to stay in the game, because they're behind about 2k gold right now.
That's the drone drop. Yikes, doing a ton of initial damage. You talk about how Kranniz needs to get this key Missile Dragon here.
That's a waste of snare.
That is definitely, actually is a waste of snare, because he's able to survive and turn on that, finding a massive Earth Splitter. No! Drawn to Fame, debating themselves in that fight, and Doze survived. Which meant that he was able to turn around and get a great 4-man ult. The kill was able to go out onto Zoom. You're going to try and see a snipe. We are going to see the snipe there. Nicely done. Ruby survives, and now Lucifer is in the midst of everybody.
Bye, Lucifer.
I mean, he stole the Dark Blessing. Oh, what a beast.
That was rude.
That was so rude. We talked about him being a star player for his squad. That was him stepping up in a big way.
Being able to predict that there was probably somebody in that bush given the pressure on Wave.
Waya now is starting to actually ramp up right now. That was huge. So multiple members of Drawn to Fame are starting to find their groove in this game right now. We do see a nice tower pickup there, but Raw stepping way too far forward. Beautiful snare from Zoom all the while, and that is going to be a quick series of kills for Drawn to Fame and a tower simultaneously. They're continuing, going back in right now. The Earth Splitter comes through, but it's too little too late.
Poor Doze.
The rest of the team put themselves out of position for it, and it was all downhill from Ruby. No!
He does clear Wave, that'll stall things out, but it's about 14 seconds until the rest of the respawns come through, so that's going to be a high ground exposed. 5 seconds now. This could be game.
This could be game. This is actually potentially they have minions in mid here. They're just going to push in right onto the core. That is going to be game, TJ. Game number 1 is going to Drawn to Fame.
Because you can pull the Alice out repeatedly. You can constantly shut down a squishy backline support. It also works very, very well, surprisingly, against a Crash. Because if you Metamorphosis and the Grak World Devours, the Crash goes nowhere.
Morin, I actually really want Morin here. Please pick Morin, because the Wombo combo potential is great. Sorry to interrupt you, but I want Morin. Please, Yikes. Pick the Morin, because the Magnetic Storm on top of this incredible Wombo combo, darn. Looking for these hyper-aggressive invades. Not really how the draft from Kranniz is going to function this time around, but we are seeing a hard committal now from Drawn to Fame. They're going to follow up actually with the Metamorphosis. Nice stun onto Beast. He is the target, the hook as well, to try and get a counter kill there. And we do find that, but a kill onto the oh-so-critical Beast. That's exactly what Drawn to Fame wanted. They've been really looking solid here. Oh, beautiful predictive Metamorphosis from Waya there. That was exactly what they needed to do. This key objective, nice hook though onto the tower. Zoom is going to be the target. The World Devour's there as well.
Ra coming through, but in the meantime, Drawn to Fame finds another. The pressure around the side is devastating. You certainly shouldn't be standing where he was, completely undefended.
We do see a really nice pick, though, finding Ra all the while. Lucifer is able to walk away, and Grit the Dragon is there. Oh, no, we are now only seeing Ruby coming in. That is the first Angelic Splendor, and it does nothing. He actually walks to his own demise.
People that we know they're not near our objective, you should then take the objective.
We are now seeing them go to reinitiate. Doze is the target. Zune is in the back with a nice three-man Ryu, but the Grak is already dead. Lucifer with the essence of the win is going to be able to escape. Zoom is there as well. The nice shield, the speed boost, and Ruby is coming in way too late. Where was the Angelic Splendor? Not where it needed to be. And now Ruby's the target. The great flank from Waya on the back. Ruby is going to drop. Ra is trying to make this happen, but Waya is chipping the team apart. Ra maybe will get a kill. No! They do have one lone little catapult coming in here, chugging the way towards the core. Waya is intentionally going to be tanking this to allow the minion to survive. Doze needs to kill this minion with all his might. They're trying to keep him alive.
Yes!
Get on the core. Doze is there. The minions are following up. Zune is going to be the additional target. The Ryu sending every single member. He's going to drop right now, and the key damage dealer is alive, but that did kill the minion wave, which means they can hold on. Well, we can see a massive world devourer here. That's going to be the fight that maybe Kranniz can look to win, but we do have Doze being the target. Right back into the lasso. The Devil's Chain meets the Lasso of Truth, and Hikes actually finds himself up a creek right now. Once again, this time, though, I don't think he's going to be able to get out. There's the Malleus as well. Yex is the back. The Drake is going to be there. Nice engage from Rob. He's putting himself way too far out of position, and that is going to be the additional push coming through from Drawn to Fame. They survive, sustain through all this, only losing there at one room, and the high ground tower is going to fall. Ruby's going to be the next target, and we do have that hissy fit down, creating space here as they dive onto the core. The final shot there from Liliana, and that finally is going to be GG. Drawn to Fame have the minions. They have the wave. They have the damage. They're also hitting the... Oh, no. Lucifer falls. Zune actually able to do a little bit here, but that's going to be GG. Game number 2 going to Drawn to Fame.